السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف حالكم حبايبي؟ إن شاء الله طيبين. معكم عبد العزيز سروجي وهذا جوز فيس. طبعا اليوم لعبة ألن ويك 2 أول حلقة. والله متحمس يا جماعة الخير، لسه دوبي أبدأ في اللعبة، فيلا بسم الله نبدأ.
Back to the beginning, with the memory of the past loop already fading fast. But while it lingers, I know there's hope. We're not doomed to repeat our failures in an eternal loop. This is a spiral. A fictional poet once said, "Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated. I will not settle for a shadow. I'll find the miracle through the night." It's not just victims and monsters. I see now there are heroes as well. We can find our way through the darkness. We will break through the surface. We will emerge into the light. طيب يلا بسم الله نبدأ يا جماعة الخير. هذه السالفة يا ريان ودهك يا دم شاعر السه أبو ظرف. بداية اللعبة تبشرهم، بدأنا بالأشياء اللي مالهم ما جاي. والليل اللي طاع مو زي فيه ولا وجع قناع قاتل الشاشة. فين اروح دحين؟ ما صدق. فين اروح؟ ماشي صح انا. رجع جدي يا ايش صاير؟ وشي يجي لك أبدأ ايش تسوي؟ شايف سيئات حواجه أحد. لا تقولوا لي أنا كل كف رحت
نقدر اكسر تحت الرجل. اوه نايس ترى هذا حلو والله حلو الطريقة. والله يا خلاص.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. I'm done.
What the fuck?
اللعبة باين متحمس بس البداية متحمس مع الأسف. حطينا واحد عريان ما عنده مصاري. ديني الجرافيكس أعطاني أجواء سايلنت هيل في البداية كذا ايش فيه.
Hey kiddo, how are
معليش يا
you?
جماعة الخير مريض.
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
اللي جنبه مو قريب علي.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets
اوه
that
عرفته
from.
حق ماكس بين. اخ حركات ماكس بين جابوه هنا. والله باين
It
الموجة
can't be a
مشرية.
coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
في شيء لازم تستوعبوه يا جماعة الخير فيني أنا.
Okay.
أنا إنسان عمره ما يهمني
Any words
القصة.
of
أنا أهم شيء
advice?
عندي متعة الجيم بلاي. هذا أهم
Nothing
شيء.
that would cheer anyone up.
نقول إن شاء الله الجيم بلاي يطلع أسطوري.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Time to get to work. اوكي يلا تعال نشوف الورك حقك يا
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
يا جماعة الخير الجرافيكس واو.
I'll check out that map.
يا ساتر يا تصوير الوجه طعم الواقعية اللي زي كذا. initiation طيب.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half
شوف
right.
الدف شوف الدف.
Anderson,
ماكس بين معصب ها. Okay.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Okay.
Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
I could ايش مكتوب I could use a training. والله ماني شايف كويس. نحط طيب خلينا نخش بالريزولوشن. شكله انا مخليه فل. خلينا نخليه كواليتي نشوف الفريم ريت كيف. جرافيكس ايوه يلا جاوبت. briefing. Okay. Any witnesses to the crime?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners.
يا عمر
Wonder what they
حي
were doing
حي
sneaking
منور
around the
كفال.
woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Let's take a look at the body. Okay.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure,
ده
that's
عمر
real simple.
الانوايك
Just
اسمه
through the hole in the
الانوايك 2.
fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old
يقولوا عنها انها
convenience store.
رهيبة
You can't
واسطورية
miss
كذا
it.
قلت اجربها.
Everything's been closed since the area was fenced
جوي
off.
فيها الرعب
The
تعرف.
store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here, waiting. I'll show him around.
You got it, Thornton.
لا خلينا نرجع له في شيء ما قلته. أخر. أيوه. إيش قاعد إيش مكتوب؟ I could use a briefing. Okay.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell him about the heart.
تسلم يا حبيبي عمر.
Get into that, Thornton.
تسلم والله. والله وجودك لحاله
We
مشاهدات.
reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far.
كذا
Make sure
عمر
I'm
كيف
seeing the
صوته واضح.
clues clearly.
You can access the case board inside the mine place. طيب شوف كذا. أيوه.
The mine place.
mine
My
place.
version of the mine
مكان
palace
العقل.
technique.
شنو
To
من
sift
ذا؟
through clues and work the case. Building the mine place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
طيب
The facts are on the board.
Get to the crime scene. Meet Deputy Thorne at the general store. Okay. Okay, spot.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Okay. طيب حقيقة اللي دخلوا حقيقة منورين جميعا. طيب طيب ايش اسوي الحين ما فهمت. طيب you are now free to navigate the case board or leave by choices. Okay. طيب خلاص عرفت هرجة. talk to someone. ايوه تمام حلو.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to
تسلم يا
slow
حبيبي
you
عمر،
down.
خليك
Are
يا
you thinking of retiring?
والله نورت البث.
You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
تسلم يا حبيبي، خليك لو تبغى
Real
دحين
funny, Anderson.
نور الدنيا يا عمر. واضح يا جماعة الخير الناب كبير هيجيب لي جلطة. Nerve pain, the might maintain in the distance is no other than Nerve Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Coltrane Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the curved surface of the lake, mirrored in all its investigate glory. طيب تسلم عمر، الله يسعدك.
Okay, nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
والله واضح ما في ماب هنا. اي والله فيه. والليل والله الماب كبير، اخذ في نهايته هنا
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
I did not want to swap. No, sure not, Hey!
اللي فوقي شوف.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this
إذا
case
جمعت الخير
solved.
بغير
And the
زاوية
body's
الكاميرا،
behind the store. Come on, I'll show
بغير
you.
مكان الكاميرا دقيقة بس.
So, FBI.
خليه هنا ولا
That's so cool.
خليه هنا
Hunting down psycho
خلاص
serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
عشان الأشياء كلها تكون
The
ضايعة.
UFO cover-ups.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
أيوة بدأنا بالمرة.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
طيب بس كذا. طبعا يا جماعة الخير شلت القناع شوية لأنه الصراحة كتم جدي. نكمل كذا. طيب احنا دحين سوينا ما ادري، شكله ما في شي تاني يتسوى. بس كذا بالله عليك بتستهبل.
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence? Step 1. Examine the corpse. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders.
يا هلا اللي دخلوا
But
حياكم
this
الله.
time the heart and the straps
نورين
were left
جميعا.
behind. More clues
طبعا يا
to
جماعة
work
الخير
with.
حاول تقفل صوتي
This
على
makes
المايك
4
لأنه في إزعاج
murders that we
شوي
know
جنبي.
about.
معلش فاستمتع بالجيم بلاي يا الحسن. الحين بيبدأ.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Large amount of blood on the table. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. Did they plan for the murder to happen here? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he
والله
ended up
تمام الحمد
here.
لله
I
اخبارك
bet
انت ايش
there's more
مسوي؟
to that story.
But no happy ending.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
اوه كم تحقيق والله اللعبة مطولة.
Not sure. Need to think about it.
طيب investigate the crime scene, learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. اوكي طب فين الاقيهم دول الحين؟ دوم يا رب يا حبيبي دوم. والله موجود. انت اللي فينك من زمان عنك. لك وحشة. طيب واضح اللعبة حتكون معقدة، ما يقولوا لي فين المكان المهم، يبقى لي احفظ الاماكن عاد. General store which is hood.
I had to review the clues. I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
اوه شكله الظاهر في لغز هنا. اي والله شكله. لا تكفون يا اخي، مرة اكره الالغاز.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
But you can trust me. Well, I've been doing some deep research online, and I know how to keep confidential matters confidential. Look, I get that the UFO thing was a joke, but you're probably trained to joke about it, right? To deflect, hide the truth from the average Joe.
Anderson! Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
شكله مو مهم الصندوق ده، اسحب عليه واللغز حقه. احسه مو مهم انه اكتشف لسه. احس في شيء اهم. اتوقع جيت من هنا انا، والله مبغينا معقد الماضي.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
Always here.
ايوه هنا بوابة. طيب
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
the heck.
Nice talking to you, too.
مقفل ويتكلم معاه كيف؟
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
Welcome back, Anderson.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
I need to find my way back. Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. This mug always cheers me up. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake, before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies. Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message? The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
يا جماعة
Did you get
الخير،
lost, Anderson?
واضح اني سويت الموضوع. طيب خلينا نلحق وقت فقدة الدين.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
أيوة يا جماعة الخير، خلي الكاميرا كذا تحت أحسن. طيب
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
نايتنجيل منه. والله اللعبة يا جماعة الخير معقدة من بدايتها.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no
كان
sense.
الكاميرا خايس، خلينا نغير بس.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found.
Nightingale.
The first step down into terrifying depths.
الشبح ولا اللي عامل
Reading the
الشاوي
words.
كان
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
ايوه.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
هاي الحركة رهيبة حق الصناديق
Close to my chest now.
رهيبة والله.
Inside. The awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Manuscript pages can be read inside Saga's mind. اوكي طيب سويت كل شيء تقريبا. لا اوكي بعيدة.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Unsure how to
Okay.
process. Don't forget to check. بيقول لي إنه لو تبغى تحتاج شيء ادخل عقله واكتشف. واضح خلاص.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of Al murder.
There is no mystery in Golden Lake being named after. والله كتابات طويلة صح. اوه اللي فهمت يبون احط قلب الميت هنا. الدب ده كده في بداية اللي في بداية اللعبة. اوكي حلو.
Whoever.
زي لو كده لازم احفظ المكان. Which sign? Okay.
The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative to do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter. Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
شكله ارجع الحق ذاك شكله الوضع كذا. ما في أي شيء.
Did you know this?
ساغا أندرسون ديجافو. إيش ديجافو؟ قلبة فرنسي وجه. أنا كنت هنا. طيب توت برايت فولز فين هذه؟ برايت فولز اوه يبون ارجع هنا. طيب خلاص. كني لمحت شيء. خلاص. زي ما قلت.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
كلام غريب مرة.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Shortcut key, okay.
Thanks.
Take the path back to Bright Falls, okay.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right?
Oh,
I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
ايوه
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
والله فيها من الأجواء سايلنت هيل ريزدنت ايفل. والله اللعبة باينة لعبة فرق.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera?
أحس ما أدري ليش وأنا مطمن في شيء ناسيه. ما أدري.
And for us to find.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Bright Falls, okay.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
هو الصراحة أعطاني أجواء سايلنت هيل.
The diner's just up the waterfront.
نفس المنطقة
Shouldn't keep the
تحسوها.
sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
خليني أقرأ شوف interview the witnesses.
Don't know, don't care.
أوكي مطعم طيب إيش بهذا المطعم؟ هديت.
Not enough. That's all much. Never enough.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
مطعم ولا كذا أحسه مطعم.
So sleepy.
هذا مطعم
Just
ولا
a few more days.
Hello.
أيوه هذا مطعم. يوه طب احنا هنا في المطعم. طب ايش اسوي؟ انترفيو زوجت نسيس. طيب وانا هنا شوف شيء كل شوية كذا احس كني لمحت اكس بس ما في شيء. هذا يا عمي وخر مصير بالنسبة لك.
Just a few more days.
في مكان ثاني. طيب اخذنا الماب حقه حلو. خلينا نشوف المطعم فين. The Road Place Lodge Sheriff Station. ايوه واضح ده. طيب قدام.
Welcome back, Anderson.
احس اني اول مرة تشوفه.
Oh dear. You.
ايوه هذا.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
مو غريب عليه ذا انه ممثل. I was told there were witnesses.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it slowed down after the Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Why were you at Cauldron Lake? Can you tell me what you saw? Okay.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Why were you at Cauldron Lake? Why do you think it was a cult? Okay.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime.
ايوه
We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went
كاتبة
missing here.
قصة
I was down at the
لكنها
lake,
عن
getting some details. Perfectly legal.
الموال ده كله.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree."
أشعة دعاء.
Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
بروفايل. والله الأهم Cauldron Lake.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
اوكي كان بيتكلموا صح ما بيقدروا.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
حتى ايش هذا؟ مفتاح ده ولا ايش؟
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do.
متشكرين فيهم.
And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter.
والله القصة رهيبة وشكلها مشكوك والله.
Weird. You don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
كيف عرفت من جد؟
I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
معروفة يعني دي ولا ايش هذا؟
You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
شكلها ملخبطة دي. طيب.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose?
Yeah,
she's a bit of a space case.
Nightingale.
She always has been.
Buddy. Go
Why?
to the airport.
What'd she do now?
Go to the
She kept saying that my
station.
daughter drowned.
Sheriff station.
Weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible, but it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Kill the John, make some move.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
ما هي مهمة
No
شكلها.
speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
It doesn't budge.
نعم ما لها داعي برضه.
Have a nice day.
طيب ما في لوت ما في شيء هنا.
Agent?
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods.
أشياء ترى يبغى
We've
نركز
only
فيها.
had a tour
ما
guide
تموت
also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few...
نفس الإعلان الغبي الفيديوي خلاص ما يحتاج.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
لمحت حاجة كويس. طب من جدكم يا أخي فاضية تخلونا نفتح عليه تسوقوها يا أخي.
Okay, let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
والله يا عدمو يا عدمو يستاهل.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
يا تشوفوا رجله كيف دحين في التفاصيل.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Nah. Chest wound is cause of death. that the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there? We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
ايوه هذول هم العصابة. ايوه السكراتش هذول. حلو.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down. Yes.
بدأنا بالأكشن دحين.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
سكراتش
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
اوه ما يحب النور. اوكي سكراتش يكره النور.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
والله ما في سلاح. ما في رصاص بس عندنا سلاح.
He's coming. Need to be in the light.
ايوه عدو. ايوه. تعال انا امزح.
He can't see me in the light.
قلت زمان.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
راح اتستر بس يا اخي.
Go.
الله. فهمت. لا تقلق، قدم. شوفنا السيناريو ليش نشوف ثاني. اوكي بنطلع. انا رحت عنده زي الفقي.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
ايوه خش.
Go.
ايوه صدق. ايوه بدل أشياء هذا كان ضعيف مرة.
Vanished.
خلصت شابتر. طيب خلاص يا جماعة الخير حبايبي، بينا نوقف نكمل ممكن بعد بكرة إن شاء الله. بعد بكرة هعمل بث مرة ثانية نكمل فيها قصة ألان ويك. قصة رهيبة والله حبيتها. شكرا لكم على المشاهدة، شكرا اللي دخلوا على راسي كلكم. لا تنسوا اللايك والاشتراك بالقناة، أهم شيء فعلوا الجرس عشان كل شيء صدق يجيكم. بس حبايبي السلام عليكم.